I'm over all the technology in the district, and part of that that falls under that category is our STLP programs at our schools. We try to start STLP programs in all those schools, and we had about 8 schools this year that qualified for our state championship, and that's where we're at today. This is an awesome experience. I like to see these kids, this is maybe the only time they get this type of experience. You know, there's 15 to 20,000 people here today. They're getting to show off all the hard work they've done this year, and it's just a unique experience. I don't think there's many things like this across the country. We had 8 teams in our projects this year. We had a couple of schools, Bluegrass and East, that participated in the sumo bots downstairs. That was a new experience that I hadn't seen this year, so that was really neat, and it was a fun experience. I'm looking forward to seeing more.
Our project is the kindness card, and each second Friday of the month, we'd send out a Google form to teachers, and they would pick a student who they thought was showing acts of kindness for that month. And we go on the intercoms at our school and call the names of them, and they get to come pick a prize from one of our kindness cards. Like when we came here, when we figured out we were coming here, we were really excited. We were jumping up and down. We were happy, and we're glad we get to be here with everybody else and get to see all their projects, and hopefully our project inspires them or people who just came to watch.
So our project is to help kids who are turning in assignments late and not keeping up with their work. So basically what we did was we made a website to help kids just keep up with their work.
I felt nervous and happy and glad that I was able to get here.
I felt really happy that we were able to make it here because it sounds like a fun experience. I felt nervous because I saw everybody else's projects, but I also felt happy that we get to do this.
I felt really nervous when before we came, but I'm also very excited to present this project to you guys.
Our project is data binders, so it's a binder that helps kids keep up with all their school information that they can take with them through their whole school years. So yeah, and we call it student info, and then the info stands for individual notebook for online use. I'm really excited, and I feel kind of nervous and excited and everything really.
I feel excited but also nervous because this is a great opportunity for us. But we just hope we win something today.
Our STLP project is about stopping bullying. So we will be having a website that has activities and articles you can read about not bullying. And then there is a teacher page where you can write down the student who you will give the prize ticket for being kind to, so they can get a prize from our outstanding outlet.
I feel pretty excited because it's with a bunch of other people who have taken interest in this stuff so they can help their schools.
I'm excited because I'm around people that I know, so I'm in a group project.
I'm excited because I've never actually gone to a state thing, and I've never gotten into anything besides beta.
I'm very excited for the most part because I've never been in such a place so big, and I'm just excited to explore and learn about other projects.
So our project is called SFF. It stands for School Food Form. So basically, there are cafeteria problems that are happening in schools, and we want to try to fix some of those problems. So some of those problems include not enough food, too much food waste, or not the food you want.
I feel happy. I feel nervous and excited.
I feel kind of nervous but very excited about being here.
I also feel kind of nervous and really excited.
So our project is called Welcome to East Hardin. So we based our project around 5th graders coming into East Hardin because as 6th graders we kind of struggled with coming into a new school, and it was in the middle of COVID, so we didn't understand it. our project goes on to like interviewing the principal, interviewing questions for us, fun questions so they probably like won't drift off or like this is really boring, we don't want to listen, just to keep them interactive and know we're listening to them. And we we interviewed them when they were touring, so we got to have an idea of what we should more focus on as well. We got to tour them around, all sorts of fun stuff like that.
I'm really excited, but I'm also really nervous because we're competing for a competition. Yeah.
I feel pretty excited, relieved, and nervous all at the same time. Like we just presented, so we don't know what happened, and we don't know what's gonna happen, but I feel really relieved we're here.
At first I was nervous, but after presenting I felt really good.
I was nervous, but I try to have a good attitude about it and, just be good.
Our project is about kids losing their clothes, and we find them for them. And sometimes we hang them up in our cafeteria so then whenever they walk through the line, they can see if they have any clothes that they lost. I kind of feel nervous.
I feel excited and nervous.
I feel also excited and nervous.
Our project is about helping our community understand what is going on throughout the day, and we want to inform everyone that morning announcements really do help the community because it's showing them that we understand what we're doing and how we're going to do it. And our project is called Listen Up Lakewood, and we have a bunch of websites we use to get this done. We use Google Slides, slidemania.com, myschoolmenus.com, weather.com, nationaldaycalendar.com, Screencastify, and Google Drive.
I feel like we got this. I feel like we're pretty confident and that we might be able to make it to round 3.
I felt really confident about this because, well, we're here at this really big place and there's a lot going on, and we're just one out of all these people, and there's probably way more that tried out, but we actually made this, and it's just really crazy that we're here right now. So yeah,
I'm feeling a bit nervous and a bit happy about this, mainly because I'm not a big social butterfly sometimes, but yeah, I'm pretty confident about this and pretty nervous.
For STLP, I entered in an animation and a documentary that I made over my church and what they did during COVID. For the animation, I decided to go off of a personal experience of getting my driver's permit and animated a little character trying to get the permit, but had a lot of anxiety and test anxiety and failed the test, because that was what happened to me the first time, and I was like, I really want to make this an animation to kind of show people how I felt during that time. And for the documentary, I helped my church out during COVID with streaming online services, and that helped a lot of people who could not go to church still see the church from their house. I feel really excited about STLP and seeing all the kids with their projects and boards about all the things that they do. I find it really cool, and that you can enter in any competitions that you want.
So our title is Marshmallows for Mittens, and we wanted to do this because we saw kids that came to school and were really cold from the winter snow and all that. So the solution to this we made a donation club, and whenever people donated winter clothes, we gave them hot chocolate, and if they wanted marshmallows, we gave them as much as they wanted.
I'm excited. I'm really excited.
I'm excited.
I'm very nervous.
I'm kind of both because it's kind of my second time being here, so I don't really know how I feel about it.
I feel like really excited, but kind of also nervous at the same time.
I feel really excited about our project.
I feel excited and nervous.
The title of our project is Stopping E-Waste. Stop E-Waste for a green place. We discovered our problem after one future problem-solving meeting, and we discovered that E-waste has a huge impact on our world and our future.
These are some graphs from a Google Form survey that we asked our 5th grade students and teachers. We asked them, do you know what e-waste is and do you recycle e-waste? And this is our data.
In our survey, we added this PSA video to let students and teachers know what e-waste is and why we recycle it. You probably can't hear it, but if you guys would like us to play it, we can. Okay. At the end of our survey, we asked, do you think you'll start recycling e-waste? We actually got pretty good results. A lot of them said maybe, and quite a few said yes. And only a small percentage said no. Our goal was to get 25 items, but we only got 15 so far.
How our project will help the community. This will inform our community about how e-waste affects the environment. After they watch our PSA video, we hope they will rethink what they should do with their broken electronics. We shared a flyer for an e-waste collection drive on our PBIS app, informed our students by showing them the poster on our Heartland Morning News show, and posted posters around our school. This flyer was shared to our school community.
The technology we used in our project was iMovie, Google Forms, and Canva.
We worked with our technology department, STLP coach, local government, AGC and Cobalt, Heartland Elementary's Green Team.
We collected 15 items so far, and they will be recycled at our local e-scrap event next week.
Some of the items that we collected were DVD players, consoles, routers, speakers, phones, printers, and equipment like walkie-talkies, and we all highlighted here on our flyer.
After they donated, we asked them again, do you feel like you would recycle e-waste in the future? And 100% of them said yes, which was great.
Our project's impact. We hope that we have made the environment healthier and safer than it was, and we hope that citizens in our local town will stop throwing away their old electronics and recycle them instead.
Thank you.
And this is NH Records. On here, we've gathered a bunch of people from across our school, and we've started our own studio. And we have a lot of activities at school, but none of them really focus on the arts, like photography, Photoshop, music, and we have gathered everything on here.
And pretty much with to schedule stuff for the appointments, if you want to do like Photoshop, videography, photos, or like studio bookings, you can go, there's an area on the website, it's where the calendar is, and this will pretty much, it'll show you like what dates we're able to record and stuff, and it'll also show you who's the producer and what times you're able to do. It's usually only like 120 minutes, but pretty much that'll do all that. You can fill it out, and if we're able to do it, we can get back to you. And that's pretty much it with the calendar.
This whole thing is really just what Gerald pretty much said right here. It's just to bring people together that don't do the sports or don't do the all that other stuff. We make music. I myself, I'm one of the main producers on here. That's all the crew in the studio room right here. And this beatbox right here, it's for people when they want to make their own music, but they don't have no beats. And you usually have to buy one or make one, and that's just a hassle. So I made 3 right here. I could play one from y'all if y'all really want me to, but if we don't, it's okay. But it's 3 loyalty-free beats. Go on here and get it. Trojan News, where you can see all the news from any previous day or the day of from the news. And the Trojan Tracks, this is the track that we made together to show really what it's all about.
Our project is Love Where You Live. Our problem that our project solved was no one really knew about our community, Vine Grove, and so we made the video. It's about history and important places in Vine Grove, and so we talked about them, and we had scripts that people held up in front of the camera for us, and we did that ourselves.
We will share this problem to our city council on May 1st in a meeting and show them how we did this. Our We used Adobe Premiere Pro, and our project was filmed in March.
The technology we used was cameras, mics, computers, boom mics, and headphones.
The resources we used was the book Early History of Vine Grove, Kentucky, and we credited that in the last of our video. And we got HCEC-TV to help us film it, but our students also helped by holding the camera and holding our scripts.
One of our big challenges we faced is one day that we filmed, there's a lot of wind, so we had to take another day to refilm it, but it cut out at the end.
We were able to overcome our challenge, but a few of us still had some work to do. We were able to edit out the wind for the most part, but we did have one person who couldn't battle it. She had to keep going for almost several retakes.
And that is our project, Love Where You Live by Vine Grove Elementary.
For our project, what we do is that we made a site for people that don't have a parent around them to help them with homework. So we made a site so they could get all that material even with the parent not there.
We made a survey so they could tell us about what they are learning in class, because it's hard for us to just keep the one thing, because they learn a new thing each day, and they also can tell what they like to do, because we also have a break site.
Yeah, we made the site to help kids with learning that don't have the tools to learn, because school is a place for learning, and some kids, they might act like they're learning, but truly they're actually struggling. So we asked teachers what are the kids learning, and we put it on the site so we can update it more.
We mainly made this site because kids don't really have a parent or anyone to help them with homework. So we made this site so they could learn the things that they need to do on their homework. So we're basically helping them since there's no parent around to help them.